Hi everybody, this is Bev. Several of the folks around our office and a number of the members of our creative team have been starting to document their December, and I've seen some really cool projects from them and wanted to share them with you today. The first set of projects I want to show you are made by Julie. She started recently working here in our offices, and when she showed me the things that she was making for her December daily album, I just had to share them with you. She's going to be using a pocket page album this year, and so all of her pieces have to fit in those pocket pages. Julie started with a couple different dies. The first die she used is the folding banner die, and that die set includes 3 different dies: a little small tag, something that's like a little label, and then also a banner that has some scoring lines on it so that you can fold those under, and I'll show you more about that in a few minutes. Julie also needed a larger tag, and so she's using the This Tag die, and it includes the background tag plus the words "This Is" and a couple little other embellishments. Now Julie started with some red cardstock, and here you can see that she has it positioned on her Big Shot machine. Now you're going to be using whatever machine you own, and just consult with your user's manual that came with your machine to figure out what the sandwich needs to be for your machine. You can see here that Julie used just a little bit of washi tape to adhere the dies in place as she was getting ready to run them through her die cutting machine. Now another tip I want to offer is that if you find that you're not getting cuts that are as clean as you would like them to be, or that the fold lines on that folding banner are not embossed deep enough to make it easy to fold, consider adding a shim into your sandwich to get better cuts and to get those embossed lines to come through better. Just again, consult with your manufacturer's user's manual to figure out where that shim should be added within your sandwich. So once you run those dies through your cutting machine, you'll end up with the tags shown here. But then Julie went on and made those same tags in a whole bunch of different colors. So she just cut out some green and craft and yellow cardstock because those were the colors that she had chosen for her December daily album. One of the things that Julie did when she was making these elements for her December album was she didn't want to just use Christmas stamps. So here you can see she stamped So Much Fun, and that is from the Look at This stamp set. Once she'd stamped the phrase So Much Fun and using red ink, she wanted a little bit more visual interest, so she used the parentheses from that same set to stamp in green next to it to just provide a little more visual interest. The next thing Julie did on this particular embellishment was to stamp some gingerbread men, and that little gingerbread man is from the Celebrating December stamp set. So you can see how she stamped it in brown here, and then she stamped another little gingerbread person, and she made it overlap so that it looks like those 2 little gingerbread people are holding hands. How cute is that? One of the activities that Julie's family does every year is to trim the tree. On that page she's going to use this element. To make it, she started with the Remember This phrase from the Everything Pocket Pages stamp set. She stamped that onto this tag, and then she used the tree, the arrows, and the phrase Trimming the Tree that came from the Celebrating December stamp set. To add a little bit more visual interest, Julie took that tag and then layered it on top of a green and a red tag to just give it a little bit more visual interest. So she'll slide that into her pocket page along with pictures from her family trimming the tree. The next little embellishment I want to show you from Julie's album is pretty simple and really stunning. First she stamped Visiting Santa and the Santa hat onto a craft colored tag, and she added just a little hint of sparkle to it with a pen to go around the phrases and to go around the image. Then she simply folded over the ribbon and stapled it to make a very cute little accent for her album. Now I also wanted to show you some embellishments that Julie made using the folding banner. On the top one, Julie just stamped the words "Doing Some Shopping," and then she folded it on those score or emboss lines. And she made 2 of them, one in craft and one in red, and then just layered them to make that embellishment. On the bottom one, she did something that I think is really cool, and that is she used one white folded banner, but then she made 2 of the red and then just slid each of them slightly off from the white one so that she's got a border both at the top and the bottom. The folded banner die was also designed to work great as a way to add dates to your pocket pages or your traditional layouts. Here you can see a couple of the accents that Julie made to go in her pocket page album. Now here's a look at a bunch of the other accents that Julie made and that she's going to be adding to her pocket page December daily album. You can see here that there's a whole number of different things that she's planning for, including the one where maybe she doesn't have a picture for the day, or where she is really busy doing some shopping, or a number of the other activities that we traditionally do during December. I wanted to show you some of the other projects that I've been seeing from our creative team members. This one's from Terry Anderson. She cut out the little label at the bottom, and that little label comes as part of the folding banners set of dies. And then she cut out a ring in green and then just put some bling on it to make this very cute little pocket page element. Here's another one from Terry Anderson. Here she cut out a red little label and stamped December on it. And then from that same die set, she cut out a green tag and put the year on it. With a little bit of bling and a bit of baker's twine, it's an awfully cute accent that's ready to go into her album. When I saw this layout by Linda, I thought, how wonderful to also document your Thanksgiving. Here she used those same labels and the Celebrating December stamp set, but clearly made it all about Thanksgiving instead. Daniela made this 8.5 by 11 layout, and here she uses not only the folding banners where she stamped Believe in the Magic, but she also used the label and then the little tags to add some embellishments on her layout. Mendy used the same set of dies here on this layout about her Christmas. Here she used the folding banner layout, the label that came with that, and the little tags, and instead of just stamping on those, she actually used white embossing powder so that they really pop off the page. I hope you've enjoyed these project ideas and that you come away with some things that you can use in your December daily album. If you'd like to see more projects like these or bigger pictures of these projects, please go to the gallery on our website, or you can go to our Facebook page, Pinterest boards, or our blog. Thanks!